Marine Corps League, the Dakota Leathernecks Detachment 1419. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for your service.
You're most welcome.
All right, Glenn, I want to start with you. We've got this birthday celebration coming up that we're going to talk about. That's on Monday, but I want to ask you some of the information that you sent me. I just poured over it and tried to absorb it. One of the things that stuck out was once a Marine, always a Marine. And as it's been a while, probably since you've been in the Corps, tell me what that still means to you.
I take a great deal of pride in the fact that I did serve with the U.S. Marines. When I decided to join, I looked at the different services and thought, okay, it's Vietnam. I'm going to go over there.
Right.
What are my chances of coming back? I'll best come back if I join the Marines. I feel a lot of loyalty to the Marines now. I only spent 3 years in, but
what years was that, sir?
68 through 71.
Okay. Let me ask you, Randy, also honor, courage, and commitment. Marines live by that every day, don't they?
They do. That's kind of the back code to our Semper Fidelis motto. And what it means, that's kind of hard to put into words. You step up when you need to. You always do the right thing. It's never a question of integrity.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I'm in a little bit of awe here between you guys, sitting here with you guys, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I want to talk about the bond that continues to go, whether it's a current Marine or a Marine that was maybe serving in Vietnam with you. That bond never goes away, does it?
No, it doesn't. It remains, in fact, is strengthened. There's a camaraderie, whether it's a young Marine or one of my vintage.
Yeah. You know, I want to talk about maybe what separates the Marines from other branches. And I'm not here to denigrate the other branches, but what separates the Marines? What leads to that camaraderie?
A couple things. Probably first and foremost is you never called a Marine right off the bat. You earned that title, 13 weeks of boot camp. And during that time, tradition is ingrained it's part of your training, the history, when were we formed, and the battles, and the people that are huge to our heritage, the ones that set the bar for us. And that tradition carries through and is added onto with each generation of Marines.
You know, it's interesting to me, too, to read that on Monday it'll be 250 years since the inception of the Marines, which predates the United States of America, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Tell me what's going on Monday locally here, because there is a celebration going on at the state capitol.
Actually, there's two celebrations.
Okay.
We're going to start out at the Capitol, at the Great Hall, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And what's going to happen there is we'll do a cake cutting ceremony and a Flags of Valor presentation. And I'm not certain how many people that are going to get or quotes of valor, I stand corrected. And so that's open to the public. Everybody's invited. We'll take a couple-hour recess and reconvene at the Marine House west of Mandan. And that's we call it Salute to the Corps, but we call it informal birthday bash. You don't need to be dressed up in your suit and tie or formal if you're a female Marine. You show up and we celebrate and we toast the Corps and we do another cake cutting and we sing the Marine Corps hymn and pat each other on the back and tell tall tales and stuff like that.
We're down to under a minute, gentlemen. Time always flies. Tell me, Glenn, if you would, about the national celebration.
Well, the national celebration, the Commandant of the Marine Corps has issued a statement, again reflecting on the Corps and its inception and the continuity of its importance to the nation throughout its history.
Yeah. One more final question. We're under 30 seconds, but tell me about Chesty, the mascot.
Oh, the bulldog, yeah. There's been a series of those guys.
Yeah.
And he gets promotion regularly, and depends on what he does wrong. Would bite somebody or somebody, he will lose a stripe or two.
There you go.
Yeah.
What time does it start on Monday at the Capitol?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Gentlemen, thank you again for your service. Thank you for being here and sharing this story with us. And we hope that Monday turns out to be a great celebration for one of the real great institutions in the United States of America. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We thank you very much.